That was very clever. I was muted in OBS. So all I've said really was that there's a big chunk of ice on the mini-map, and that is bad for Avicii and Chaos. Didn't really say much more. Okay, what else? Now let's just check out the players' distribution. TyRanTs are, let's say, towards the left-hand side, and in the north we're just looking at Viper, for example. He's playing here as the Mongols in purple, and he is up against Avicii. Again, terrible spot for Avicii. Hardly any trees behind him, gold, stone, everything to the front. 3 boars, well, you get that on Scandinavia, but apart from that, it's a terrible map. Haven't seen something that bad in a long time. Alright, the other flanks, we have Slam here playing as the Vikings, and he's up against Yellur. Yellur as Mayans. Mayans, Vikings, interesting matchup, both going for archers most likely. What is Fire laughing at? Is there a steal going on? Dowd is stealing from his own team all the time. It's like the 2nd or 3rd time now. Is he gonna... No, he lost the scout. Yeah, well, TyRanTs are trolling. Have you caught up? Nobody, by the way?
I just caught up right now, and I see he's lost the scout. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, TyRanTs not taking it too serious, but yeah.
Looks like Dad's gonna try to get the boar. No, it looks like it's running away right before the villager gets it.
Ah, yeah. Okay, then...
Alright, so let's introduce the rest of the players.
Yeah, the pocket players. Do you wanna go for it?
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll introduce the... Let's see, I'll not really sure what other team's playing, not to be quite honest. I haven't looked at the scoreboard.
You can hit Alt F, and then you see the town centers from each team.
Okay. Chaos to Win is playing as Mongols in red.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. And in the Spanish, we have Timotheus playing as Spanish, of course. And we've introduced the flanks already. Let's introduce the TyRanT pockets. We have Fire as the Mayans, and Doubt as the Huns. So we do have different civs here, I believe. We have Spanish for the other team.
Mehdi's Boiz.
Team Mehdi's Boiz. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And Spanish for Mehdi's Boiz, and Huns for TyRanTs.
Yeah. Well, since it was the map pack, they wanted to have a Vikings, a player as Vikings on the team, and then Spanish indicates, trade, long game, and for,
And we see something interesting from Avicii. It looks like he's going for very forward walls, since he couldn't wall with those ice patches.
Yes, that is the best he can do in this situation. He can get at least his main gold safely. And yeah, the boars as well. There's some...
The thing is, how in the world is he gonna finish this wall off?
He can't wall completely, and that is why we hardly ever see Scandinavia in competitive games.
What is happening in Chaos? He has a house right here, and he's lost two villagers to a boar already.
What?
He's taking some deer.
Let me take a look. Chaos is playing in red, and where are the dead villagers? I don't see them.
Next to the house.
Oh god, this house, yes. What?
Two villagers down.
What is he doing there? Not even dropping a mill?
I think he will.
Probably now. Yes, he's doing it now. Now that the first vills are on their way back already. Oh, come on. Does he notice them? No. So he's forcing idle time right now.
This is very messy so far.
Yeah. Well, the TyRanT team are laming each other, so... let's see how it goes. Slam is walling a bit. We can see the palisades and houses there. Yeah, very easy to wall. Usually Scandinavia is easy to wall.
Yeah, very
fire.
huge.
Yeah.
This
sorry.
this wood line is extremely huge over here. Very easy for them to wall.
Yeah. Fire lost a villager to a wolf. Is he actually walled now? No, there is still a hole. And another one as well. Yeah. So that's bad luck for fire.
There, it looks like the players are battling the elements on this snowy map here.
Scores relatively even. First few players have clicked up. It's gonna be Yellow at 11-15-8. Avicii, then Doubt 12-25. Yeah, I guess we can just have a look.
And it looks like all the players have docked except for Yiller, who is kind of far away from the fish.
Really far to get the fish there. Actually, awesome job by Avicii to wall off to the side of the map, so TyRanT can't go for an aggressive dock. You get to see that a lot when players, you know, just wall their base and then, you know, the enemy just sneaks a villager to the side and drops a dock. Also, nice catch there. He managed to kill a villager. Viper was sneaking in. Very good catch there from Avicii. There was 2 dead wolves. Not sure if it was on that villager, but anyway, that is very, very good for Avicii. Okay.
So right now it looks like the predominant strategy in this matchup right now is going to be a fast castle. Even I see some of the flanks fast castling at the moment.
Yes, there's tons of resources on Scandinavia. All this fish, I mean, we can see it on the overlays, right? 11 fish for Chaos, 11 and 13 fish for Slam and Doubt. So yeah, then 3 boars, tons of deer. It's very easy to get to Castle Age.
Yes, and this is why you pick Vikings. Each of these docks that all the players have made is going to be just that little bit cheaper, even though we don't see any war galleys.
Yeah, exactly. Slam is actually scouting, even patrolling the shoreline, because he knows there could be a villager sneaking in and drop a dock. That is a very common thing to do.
Do you think it's possible we could see Sling from Slam? He's already got his market up. Does he have a black...
That would explain all the walls. And yes, Vikings are awesome for slinging, so that is very possible.
He's slinging the Viper right now.
Yeah,
and Viper's playing his Mongols. He's already up.
Yeah, again, we're playing on the War is Coming mod that shifts coinage into Castle Age, banking into Imperial. So Sling is harder, but it's still very strong. We've seen that in War is Coming, obviously. So let's see. Viper. Mayans, yeah, always... No, sorry. Viper was mains in the last game. He's playing as Mongols in this one. And he's getting bloodlines, okay.
And this is going to be really hard for Mehdi's boys to stop, because they can't wall over here. There's no way to slow this down at all.
The knights will just run around the cliff and then they're inside. Second stable for Chaos.
Gold, please.
Right now, maybe what the Mehdi's boys need is some camels from the Mongols player. Really needs to go heavy into camels, maybe some monks too.
Let's quickly check out the point of view from Chaos. Does he know what's going on? No, he hasn't scouted Viper at all. Just his own area, really. Yellow has a pretty big wall as well. But he's gonna hit Castle Age now, so looks like he will play it standard. Is he on stone? Yes, he is, so maybe we can see some aggression from Yellow against Slam.
And I see a siege workshop coming up for Viper already, and he's going to start attacking the main gold of Avicii, and there's 2 forward golds also in the front. So Avicii may be left without gold here.
Yeah, these 2 secondary golds were always hard for him to take, and if he loses the access to his main gold, then that is it.
Here come the first two knights from Viper. There are two spearmen out from Avicii, even three now. I think they should be able to hold off this first wave, but as soon as reinforcements come, which they're streaming across the map right now, it should be very difficult.
Yeah. Even 5 spearmen now, and Castle Age for Avicii.
Luckily, they are Viking spearmen, so they may be able to resist an extra shot from the knights. But that's not
HP, yeah.
That's not much of a saving grace. It looks like Viper going to lose the first 4 knights here.
Yeah. I think this was a very good fight for Avicii, but he knows that he has to do something quick now. Town center coming up. More spearmen coming out. He has 2 barracks already.
I think it's a very good play, but he's sinking a lot of resources into this next town center, and I don't think he can afford pikemen at this point.
And he has idle vills next to the TC, come on. Get this town center up.
Scorpion out for Viper, you don't see that too often. Perhaps a reaction against the Spearman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with such early pushes, Scorpions are a good idea sometimes. Okay, and here come the camels from Chaos, so good thinking there.
Avicii's still with a ton of wood at this point. Maybe if he sunk some of that wood into farms earlier on, he could have afforded the pikeman upgrade, which would have really helped him here.
Mm-hmm. I think he still benefits from the fish there, but, well, he built 2 fish traps. That's not really efficient.
Now, fish traps, they really pay off over a long period of time, but it takes a really long time for them to get the resources invested back.
I thought for a second that Chaos would get a good catch there, but Viper's on his way already to defend the siege. Yeah.
And so many knights. That's a huge mass of knights. Even monks coming in.
Yeah, that's a big sling from Slam. We get to see the resources at the side.
Yeah, and Avicii going to try to stonewall this. If he stonewalls this, it could really delay the push.
Yeah, that is a gate. And in the front, already Timotheus or Fëanor joining the party now with Conquistadors.
Conquistador is very good against siege if they don't, because they do a lot of damage to siege, but the monks here can also do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he lost them mostly to the mangonel there. Okay.
But it looks like the camels will get the cleanup, at least on this mangonel.
Yeah.
They need to be taking better trades than this, though, in order to stay in this game.
I just had a look at the plumed archers from Yellor, but I don't think they will do much. Maybe harass the lumberjacks a little, but that is it. Nothing serious going on there.
Yeah, it looks like he will get a few villager kills, at least 3.
Yeah,
2 down.
2, yeah,
3.
Worth it. Even 3? Okay, then good job.
And right now, Doubt going into heavy boom, 5 town centers. He's going to be really pumping out those villagers.
Yeah, oh god. Doubt, maybe one of the best macro players ever, as Hans pocket full boom on a map with tons of resources, so this is gonna be a lot of paladins later on.
Castle coming up for Fire. Right now it looks like Doubt and Fire are both very safe from the plumed archers of Yellower. So maybe he should come over and try to help stop this push from Viper.
Yeah, I think Yellow should launch an attack, and I see a villager going forward. And I think that's the best idea, really. Get mangonels or rams onto Slam.
It would be a very good idea maybe if you put a siege workshop onto Slam's woodline. Some mangonels could probably reach most of these villagers and take out the tower he put up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Big fight coming on the bottom.
Yeah, it's Chaos destroying rams now. Oh god, careful with this mangonel. And 3 monks, and we all know Viper knows how to micro monks. And the armies are split now. Yellow and red are not fighting as one at the moment.
Yeah, luckily he did get got 2 of those rams, but it's still not going to be enough to slow this push. The Conquistadors are just trying to get any sort of pick they can.
Yellow was going there, but he ran into a scorpion and turned around straight away.
Looks like a castle coming up from Avicii, so Viper won't be able to push on this left side, but this right side is still looking very vulnerable here.
Yeah, Chaos is losing his stables, and he can't reinforce right now. He's building one at his main town center, but it's not gonna be enough. And Viper is still producing. Forward siege workshop now from Yellur. He's going to hit a house, but there's stone walls behind. Yeah, they need anti-cavalry, camels, spearmen, whatever works. Oh, Chaos, good job. Will he pick up? No. I thought he would pick up the mangonel, but there's monks and too many knights. Oh.
And right now the camels abandoning the plumed archers. The plumed archers are vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
The Mehdi's boys team really needs to keep all their armies together.
I agree. Conks, plumes, camels, whatever they can throw at Viper. Slam is warning with his gates. Slam is actually famous for dropping gates everywhere and in every situation. Let's see how long he can hold here. Looks like another minute or two. Let's go back to the south again.
Looks like Viper pushing in. Luckily, there's a lot of distance between those rams and these town centers, so it will take just a little bit of time for those rams to come in.
Yeah, these battering rams are really slow. It's like they're crawling forward.
Yes.
Just the way that Doubt and Fire's map is set up, it's very, very nice. They can't really get hit at all from these Conquistadors, which is really what you want to be doing with the Conquistadors. You want to be raiding.
Yeah, Conquistadors are great for raiding, but again, Scandinavia is so easy to wall, so it's kind of expected. Shouldn't really hope to get a good raid on this map.
And Avicii, Timotheus should really be upgrading his Conquistadors. No bloodlines or any armor at this point. Okay, now Viper... No, he's just massing there. Still moving forward. Yellur can't get in, really. Not at the moment. This top town center from Chaos is very vulnerable, however. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go down. But it looks like Mehdi's Boiz is trying to hold just on this right side, protect the majority of Chaos to Win's economy. Castle is being dropped by Timotheus. More stables coming up. Doubt once again going Tarkans. Elite Tarkan already done. 170 health, 3 pierce armor. Again, Doubt has found a new favorite unit apparently. It's the second time he's going full Elite Tarkans now. And they're getting through this house very quickly. Too quickly for Chaos to Win to react. Yeah. There is a gap already, so Doubt can just run in. What Mehdi's Boiz needs right now is for Avicii to come back in the game, maybe spam out a lot of pikemen. A lot of pikemen would really help out in this situation. And another castle from Doubt. Let's check Yellur again. It looks like Slam's in a bit of trouble here. The Rams are finally coming in. Maybe Doubt will have to go back and help reinforce. Yeah, Doubt and Fire is on his way already, so a couple of plumes. But it's not really enough yet. I think TyRanT team needs some Tarkans over in this direction. Viper pulled back his army, and I don't know, he's just building a bigger forward base now, 2 castles. He's getting drill, that one. Huge, massive Tarkans. These Tarkans can easily take down any sort of house wall or any sort of palisade wall with ease, as well as any town centers they find. Yeah. I hope everyone is walled. Otherwise these Tarkans would destroy a base in no time. Big fight at the top. It looks like Yellow are getting cleaned up. Each of these Tarkans 3 pierce armor and 170 health. That's basically the same kind of armor that a paladin has. Yeah. 3 plus 4, and these plumes are Imperial plumes, right? Only chemistry missing, really. So there goes the push from Yellur. Let's go back. Okay, big fight now between Chaos and Viper. Doubt sending in a handful of Tarkans. What else? Chaos coming in, but he doesn't have the support of the Conquistadors yet. No. And he's
probably
even fighting downhill here.
a bad fight, yeah. I think so too.
Where are the Conquistadors from Timotheus? It looks like Chaos to Win will have to move back at the moment.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit ahead of you. He just went there in front of the castles, but it's just too many units. All these Tarkans. Dowd military 57 already.
And still fighting under this hill. Here come the Tarkans. The Tarkans will be able to take out, maybe even start to pressure these castles.
He's going for the castles now. And yeah, nothing to see anymore from Yellor. And yeah, Viper.
Yeah, not looking good for the team. And siege rams coming down on the bottom into Avicii's base. Avicii's still no military. Looks like he's going into heavy siege, but not much to say.
Yeah, not sure what Avicii's role was supposed to be here. It wasn't really a sling. It wasn't really a big boom, but again he had hardly any space to build, and well, he was up against Viper, so...
Certainly Slam had the better play as Vikings. I think the Spearman was a good decision early, but he never upgraded to the Pikeman, and never made more.
Yeah, definitely done that, but... Oh god, Tarkan's taking out the next castle. I think it is time to call it soon. Yeah, there we go. Avicii calling it, and that should be it.
I'm glad we get to see Tarkans at least in this competitive play. They were quite effective in this matchup.
Okay. Haha.
And there's the GG.
Yeah. Again, fun to see Dowd going all Tarkans, and Viper's castle push was nice to see as well.
I agree.
So let's quickly click through the achievements. Is there anything special going on? Dowd actually lost quite a couple of units there, probably to camels. But Chaos to Win in the end, 23 kills, 109 losses, so he was completely overwhelmed. Fire with his plumes, 60 to 11 there.
Nice effort from Mehdi's boys, however.
Yeah. They took the map, at least Viper hates the most, so somehow got a point there. And if I read the chat correctly, that was the point they needed to advance. So it was actually about life or death here, and they managed to get a point of TyRanT, which you can never, expect. So this is really lucky for the Mehdi's Boiz team.
Even TyRanT not in their top form, still very formidable, and you have to give credit to Mehdi's boys just for that one win.
Yeah. Oh, and they've earned it. I mean, even if TyRanT was trolling, which they obviously were, it was really close. I honestly thought that Mehdi's boys would lose it, but no. So we have a final score of 3-1. Let me update OBS real quick. So there we go.